So about a year and a half ago, Straw Hat for Life got tagged in a video that was talking about breeding underage anime characters.
Alright, I'm back with the milk, and today we're going to be talking about these two dudes that have been beefing on TikTok over some anime, but then it got a little bit deeper. This story starts off with Unhinged AF, which is a creator on TikTok that talks about anime. You know, he does debates and like that. He would then basically make a video talking about this other creator named Straw Hat for Life, and now I don't know if they had some beef beforehand. Maybe they had an argument about, you know, Luffy not being able to beat Goku or some shit like that. I really don't know. This would then escalate when Unhinged AF made a video accusing Straw Hat for Life of being a PDF file in which he used evidence of him liking lolly, saying he would breed 2 lolly characters, and saying that, you know, this simply makes him a PDF file, which, you know, I can't argue with that logic. That logic is pretty sound to me, to be honest with you. I don't know if the DMs would come first or the video would come first, but they would go into DMs, they would call each other, going back and forth. We really don't have any text messages of what was said, but we do have, you know, a little quick screenshot of basically, you know, call logs. But in the video that he released, the video would get really disrespectful because he would talk about this guy's deceased daughter, which is really fucked up, you know, and to be mentally unhinged to the point where you would basically talk about someone's daughter over One Piece, you know, even if he did call you a PDF file because you like lolly, you know, he's not too far off, but I mean, I guess maybe you're defensive. And if it couldn't get any more schizophrenic or any more worse, you know, more unhinged, this dude would then say that God basically knew that he slandered him, and in response God took his daughter away from him, which is just fucking disturbing. You know, this dude is mentally unhinged, but at the same time he is 40 years old, you know, probably 50 or 60, I don't know, you know, crack kind of does crazy things to your body, but this dude is whatever age, you know, talking about lolly, talking about anime, you know, really just involving himself on TikTok. He doesn't really have much life to live, but you know, he's wasting whatever few years he has being a fucking creep, being a loser, being a degen, honestly.
What are you talking about?
I can agree with that until he went in the comments and basically said that he wanted to Carrot, who is a character that's only about 15 to 16 years old.
Mangaka make young anime characters look like adults all the time. He could have been ignorant to the fact.
So, yeah, that could have been an excuse if he didn't acknowledge that Carrot was 15 in the comments.
Wait, what? He actually did that? He did that?
Yeah, and when he got called out on it, he started crashing out. Then other people started calling him out.
That's crazy work, bro. So he said that he knew Carrot was 15 and he still wanted to
Yup, and then he started attacking the people that were calling him out.
Yup, case closed. This dude's a degen, you know, there's no doubt about it at this point. You know, the proof is there. The proof is definitely there. And no, I can't find the actual video where he said all these terrible things, you know, of course, because he deleted it, you know, why wouldn't he? But, you know, here's a little repost that I was able to find.
And that right there is why your child's in the fucking grave. God saw your videos. God saw what you were doing, and he said, I'm gonna make this suffer. I'm gonna take his kid from him. So I get the last laugh. Your lost a child because you want to get on here and talk about some bullshit. I'm gonna have the last laugh when your wife miscarried. Keep on keeping on, bro. God gonna fucking punish you. I already know he got my back.
And yup, I already know this dude's been doing copious amounts of whippets and crack and, you know, cheap cigarettes and stuff like that. You know, this dude must be schizophrenia maxing, because who in their right mind believes that God is like a sleeper agent? He's like Batman that goes around doing vengeance work because someone called you out for being a pedophile. You most likely are one, you know, you are definitely creepy, that's for sure. And now I just think it's really disappointing that, like, come on, bro, Luffy would not be fucking with this, you know, no one in the Straw Hat gang would be fucking with this shit, like, come on. And to make things a little bit weirder and a little bit worse, Unhinged AF would make a new video where he would make a new claim saying that Straw Hat for Life actually has a picture of his dead 3-year-old daughter. And to be honest with you, I don't know how he would get this information. I don't know how he would get that picture unless it was sent to him or something like that. I think it is a fake claim, to be honest with you, and if it is true or if it is fake, you know, I think that is just really unfortunate for the dad to actually, you know, go that low.
Yeah, so this guy is a PDF who has a picture of my 3-year-old deceased daughter on his phone. So this is what we're gonna do. I'm launching a new product on my store. Dimitri D. Diddler. This is gonna be a part of the official Diddy collection. For $5 plus shipping, you can get yourself one of these. And for $10 plus shipping, you can get yourself one of these, but in holographic form. If you want to get one of these, send me a Cash App of the amount and let me know regular or hollow in the Cash App. Shoot me a DM of where you want to send it to, and I'll send it right away. But yeah, that's all.
And he doesn't talk about, you know, the whole him having a picture and whatnot because, you know, he really doesn't have much evidence to support that. I'm assuming just based off him not talking about it, right? And to be honest with you, that is just as disgusting as the other person talking shit. Like bro, like, what the fuck? Your own daughter, you're gonna like try to use this for monetary gain? Like, that is fucking disturbing. Unless this dude didn't have a daughter to begin with, and this is just some fucking elaborate bullshit. But then again, I am just a commentary channel. You know, I do no research. I am just, you know, another person that is just gonna talk about some random shit that I see online because that is just what I do. But in my personal opinion, the old dude is definitely unhinged. This dude is definitely not mentally fully there. You know, he probably does have, you know, have fucking like crack rotting his brain or something something like that. But on the other side of the coin, we have the father who might have lied about something like this. And if he did lie about this, you know, that is pretty disturbing within itself, because fucking disturbing that you would use your own daughter's death as fucking try to get monetary value out of it. Like that is fucking disturbing. And if what he's telling is completely true and this dude does have a picture of his dead daughter, then I want to know, like, what is the context to this shit, and like how can we get this dude like arrested or something, like how do we get, you know, further along with it. But if it is just baseless claims, trying to get more Venmo payments, trying to get who can get more bits, who can get more fucking galaxies, then, you know, this is just fucking embarrassing as two grown ass fucking men.
Who gave you the right to talk about his daughter? Who gave you the right? The father did. Yeah, he gave me the right to talk about his daughter. We had a decent discussion where he literally gave me permission to talk about his deceased daughter. So y'all can be mad at me, but the father of this child gave me permission to do this. On top of everything, what does this mean for the employed? I just gotta ask.
And yeah, the schizophrenic rants continue because, you know, that is his own video. That's where it cuts because, you know, I don't know what the fuck he was going on about the employee. He says, what about the employee? You know, I don't know what that means. But yeah, that was pretty schizophrenic itself. He tried walking a lot of it back, saying that it was all rage bait and that it was all to be, you know, comedic, and that, you know, how come other people can be funny and that he can't be funny. You know, he's just a quirky guy. You know, he's a quirky 60-year-old man that likes lollies and shit like that. Just let him be.
I'm gonna stop trolling. I apologize. Not to him, but to his daughter. Jazzy, I am so sorry for bringing you up.
Oh geez, this dude might actually get into a real heart-to-heart right now. This dude might actually give us a real apology.
Because of your father's actions, I crashed out. But I just know you're looking down at your own father with disgust and shame. And I know you want nothing to do with your father.
And just like that, the schizophrenia continues. I don't know how someone like this has walked the earth for, you know, more than 60 years. I'm surprised he's made it this far, this along, really, to be honest with you. But holy shit, to have such a terrible heart, to be such a terrible person, to say such, like, horrible things. And now, to be honest with you, I can't really say much more than piece of shit. You know, I can nitpick at his personality, nitpick at, like, how he looks and stuff like that. But in reality, you know, someone like this probably drinks himself to sleep. He probably isn't happy within his own life. You know?
You're very disappointed in him. As am I. I was S8 as a child. I grew up in Ugorsk, Russia. I dealt with abuse for the first 10 years of my life.
There's absolutely no way he is actually trying to garner sympathy, saying like, oh, I was diddied as a kid. Like, that doesn't work, bro. You can't be saying that while also mocking a 3-year-old's death. Like I said before, this dude is obviously not mentally, you know, well. This dude is fucking insane. He's schizophrenic. He's something, bro. He's obviously something. And to be honest with you, someone like him should obviously be pulled out of the gene pool. Someone like him shouldn't be reproducing. I say that all the time, but it is true. And also, I don't like how someone like this is able to find a place like on TikTok where he's able to find communities like the anime community where he can get access to young kids, you know, people that are also like him, that also like a lolly and other weird shit like that.
Not a single one of you could walk in my shoes and be okay. So when people are saying things like this about me, yeah, I have every right to crash out. But yes, it's absolutely wrong of me to bring up the deceased, especially when they can't speak for themselves. But Jazzy, I hope you understand that your father brought the situation upon himself.
I'm sorry to the daughter, but you need to understand that your dad did this to himself. He brought it upon himself. Like, what a fucking weirdo, bro. Like, are we being dead ass right now? Like this dude fucking said all this shit, recorded it, replayed it, posted it, edited it, and all that shit, bro. And was like, yeah, I sound like a normal human being, bro.
And my actions are only a reaction to what he's doing. And I understand 2 wrongs don't make a right. That's why I'm going to be the bigger person and apologize to you, Jazzy. And I understand why God took you so early, because you don't want anything to do with this man.
Again, bringing God into it, bro. How schizophrenic do you have to be thinking that the Lord is this vengeance-seeking guy? Like this dude is literally ripping children away from their parents because their parents are some evil dude because they made fun of the fucking pedophilic-looking version of Nate Petrosky, bro. Like, that doesn't make sense, bro. That doesn't make sense.
He is not your father. God is your real father, and you're up there with him in heaven. This man will never see the other side of the pearly gates, and he'll never spend eternity with his own daughter. But I want y'all to understand.
This dude obviously needs to put down the crack pipe. I don't know what he is smoking. He's probably doing a combination, like I said before, cheap cigarettes, some menthol, you know, some tobacco. He got his Galaxy gas. Probably not Galaxy gas. He probably can't afford it. He probably got like some fucking whipped cream, you know, the dollar store whipped cream, you know, get the shit done quick. But then again, I just really don't understand how people like this archetype of people where they use God as like this fucking fear-mongering like tool, right? Like it is insane to me, like how someone like this actually believes this shit. Like he believes the shit he's saying genuinely, right? Like he believes that this person probably won't see the actual other side of the pearly gates, like he fucking said, right? Which is just schizophrenic. Like I don't know, it's fucking wild.
Understand where I'm coming from, because I was SA'd as a child. That's why I take this topic so seriously. Nobody deserves to go through what I went through as a child. And I sure as heck don't deserve to be called some of the names I've been called over a fictional character in anime, and a joke that I made, a joke that I've already held myself accountable for and apologized multiple times for. Jazzy, from the bottom of my heart, I'm sorry for disrespecting you. But in my eyes, my crash out was valid, because putting titles on people and labeling people like what he's doing is way worse than what I did. Y'all might not agree, but in my opinion, doing something like this is 100 times worse than anything I said or did. But
And now, to be completely fair, he is completely entitled to his own opinion, you know? And that's okay, because my opinion is completely opposite. I think this dude's a piece of shit. I think he shouldn't be, you know, walking the earth, because someone like this just really shouldn't be, you know? He doesn't add anything to society, so who really gives a fuck, to be honest with you, right?
that's differences of opinions. Y'all got your opinion and I got mine. And we don't have to agree on these things. But he's not in the right and I'm not in the right. And two wrongs don't make a right. So I apologize for my actions and the things that I said and did. I didn't mean any of it. Hurt people hurt people. That's just how it goes. And when I made those videos, I was 100% hurting. Because when you say things like this, you're creating a lot of issues for somebody. And when they don't deserve those issues, maybe those people want you to suffer. So no, I'm not a P3DO, as he's trying to say I am, over an anime character. And this man is not a father whatsoever. He's just a troll on the internet hiding behind a phone screen.
In conclusion, this dude right here, this homeless dude that does, you know, TikTok debates on anime, you know, he is obviously a creep, a loser, a degen, a P3DO, like he just said, you know, and the proof is there, you know. I can only say allegedly, you know, allegedly he's a P3DO, you know. I don't think he's gonna come out here and fucking sue me or some shit like that, but yeah, it's alleged, but we can, you know, we can safely assume. And yeah, if you made it to the end of the video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel a lot. It's been Tosi. See ya.